I mean, as much as this is a movie about Mary's Kate, this is also just as much a movie about Miku's Ani. I mean, Miku, for you, since this is your first, live action role, what was that like for you getting to, bring this character to life?
Wow, it was such an amazing experience. Ani's such a fun, bold, rebellious, outgoing character, very different from myself. So it was so much fun playing with her and just bringing her to life and telling her story and building a relationship with Kate. And yeah.
Well, and since that is a very essential part of it, I mean, what was it like for both of you, Mary, if you'd like to start, and then Miku? I mean, what was that like for both of you building that sort of rapport with one another before getting in front of the cameras?
It was thankfully pretty easy because, Miku's so lovely. And so, if anything, I was a bit like, are we going to be able to sell, this sort of antagonistic relationship that they have at the beginning? Because I think we got along so well. And I just had nothing but love for her from like the minute I met her. So I knew that was going to be in there. So that was the most important part. So that was a big reason why Miku was the perfect person for the part, because that was just there immediately. But then it was like, okay, are we going to pull off this sort of strained thing that we have for so much of the film? And Miku has to be so, kind of annoying to Kate for a long time. And so I wasn't sure if she was going to pull that off for me. I didn't know if I'd be able to be annoyed by you because you're so sweet. But you pulled it out. You were just so funny and brash and like tough and, like really, in my face. And she just, she just turned on, exactly what the character needed because she's a great actor. And it was great to watch.
We're definitely way nicer to each other in person.
Yeah, for sure. It's a much softer relationship.
Yeah, for sure.
I can tell just from this conversation. And Mary, for you, I mean, this is also very much another physical film for you. I mean, even coming off of Birds of Prey, in which you were doing a lot of your own stunt work, and then continuing with this, I mean, what's that like for you getting to explore that far more often of late?
I love it. And I think a lot of it is due to this stunt team, 87 North, who were, our stunt team on this film, and Jojo, our choreographer, just make it so much fun and really know how to choreograph in a way that's tailored to the actor. So you're able to do as much as possible. And I really appreciate that because you just feel so much more connected to the character when you're able to do just about everything that the character is doing in the movie. And it's great. And this character in particular was so much fun because, she's dying as the film goes on. So with every fight, if I was exhausted, I got to really be exhausted. I didn't have to pretend that I wasn't. And to get to use that and to be really real in that way with all the fights was so much fun. And I loved it. I love the sort of reality and the rawness and the grittiness of that.
Well, I think audiences, especially action genre fans, are going to have a blast with the film. It's really fun from start to finish, and you both are great together. Thank you both so much for taking the time to chat. I greatly appreciate it.
Thank you so much.